What's up everybody, this is Mike, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to talk about a drone accessory that was just released very recently. It's the strobe light by LumeCube, and this is a anti-collision drone light that fits on pretty much any drone. Let's check it out. So first off, let me start by saying that this video is not sponsored by LumeCube. However, I did get this strobe light for free for review, but of course you can expect a honest review slash feedback from me. I'm not going to spare anything. So let's see what the strobe light actually is, and then I'll tell you what I think about it afterwards. So the strobe light is an anti-collision drone light which fits on pretty much any drone, and that is because of the dual lock system. It's pretty easy to install it to pretty much any drone or any surface for that matter. It has a visibility of over 3 statute miles. At full charge you can use this light for over 2.5 hours, and you can use 3 different settings: high strobe, low strobe, and continuous light. The strobe light flashes in white, but in the package you also have a red and a green cap which you can put on top of the light to change the color easily. On the back of the light you have a micro USB port for charging, and you also have a cable in the package. So this is the package of the strobe light, and once you open it you have 2 things inside: a getting started guide which comes with some figures and text showing you how to install it and what are the different features of the light, as well as the light itself here and the 2 colored caps which are red and green, like I mentioned already. The installation part is quite easy and you can do it literally in 10 seconds. You have 2 parts of those sticky mounts. The first one goes on the drone or on the surface where you want the light to be, and the other one goes under the light itself. And now with this Velcro dual lock mechanism, you simply press and it's already attached. And I accidentally turned it on. Now it's in quick strobe mode. When you press once, it's in low strobe mode, and when you press once again, it's continuously flash. It's not flashing, it's continuously on. If you press for a couple of seconds, it turns off. So this is how the drone looks like, how the light looks like when it's on top of the drone. It's very, very stable. It's not going to fall off by itself. And now we can put a green cap on it if we want. We can use the red one or just leave it white, but I prefer the green one for now. When you install the light on the drone, make sure it's right in the middle so the props are not hitting the light. But here we actually have quite a lot of space for that on the Mavic 2 Pro. And of course, if you want to, you can also mount it on the bottom of the drone. I tried that as well, but since I didn't want to interfere with any of the sensors or the light that we already have on the Mavic 2 Pro, I put it right here. And it was working just fine. So make sure you either install it here or here on top. Of course, that works the same way for any other drone. As long as you have a surface that is big enough for the light to be installed on it, it should work just fine. So what are my impressions of the strobe light so far? First off, I really like how easy the installation process is. You can mount this pretty much anywhere. It doesn't have to be a drone. You can mount it anywhere. And with this Velcro mechanism, it's very, very stable. It's strong. It's not going to fall off. The second thing I like is the fact that you can easily swap the colored caps. You can leave it white or you can make it red or green. And for some scenarios, this could be very, very useful. The third thing I like is that if you keep your drone close to you, you will definitely see this light. It's made to be visible up to 3 miles away, but I found out it's not that strong as I was hoping for, to be honest. At one point, you really stop seeing the light, but that's not because it's not strong enough. It's because it's on the top of the drone, and of course if the drone is at a higher altitude you only see this part here up until here. You don't see the blinking or the flashing of the strobe light. You see those 4 lights on the side of the drone, and you see the LED light if you have turned that on the bottom. So if you want to see where your drone is, you have to switch the location from here to here maybe. So if you just want to signal where your drone is, this works great. But after flying at a distance of over 1 kilometer, the blinking light was definitely not very visible. Of course, it's visible for any other aircrafts in the area, but for me it was not very visible. So I switched it to the bottom, and it was definitely a lot better. So it really depends what the regulations are in your country. If you have to signal where your drone is for the other aircrafts, or if you install that for yourself so you can see your drone better. So keep that in mind. If you want to see where your drone is, it's better to put it on the bottom. But if you decide to put it on the bottom, if you have a Mavic 2 Pro, it's really pointless because the LED light on the bottom is very, very strong. So that basically removes the need for this. If you want to use this light, it has to be to signal to other aircrafts in the area. Also, another thing which I don't really enjoy about this product is the price. It's $50. And honestly, I believe this is too much for what this is. I think a price of $24.99, so basically half the price, would be a lot better, and many more people would be interested in that product. But with that price tag of $50, I think it's going to, many people are going to shy away from buying this product. I'm not sure how the regulations are in other countries. Maybe you can help me out in the comment section below. Let me know how it is in your country. But where I fly, we don't need a special light to fly at night. We don't have any specific rules about flying at night, but I think this light could be very, very helpful for those drones that do not have very strong lights on them. So my overall impressions of the LumeCube strobe light is that it's very expensive. I think it definitely needs a lower price tag for what it is. It works well, don't get me wrong. If the rules require to have an extra light that is approved by FAA or anybody else, then yes, this is a good product and you can use that for signaling to other aircrafts in your area. But if you want to use a light to see better where your drone is located, if you have a Mavic 2 Pro or Zoom, you can use the LED light on the bottom of the drone, and that makes everything very, very visible even from a larger distance. So make sure you know what the rules are for flying a drone at night, and in case you need an extra light to signal where your drone is located to other aircrafts in your area, this could be a good solution for you. Anyway, that's everything I have for you for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Please ask your questions below if you have any of those. Don't forget to hit that like button as well, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this one. This is Mike from Drone Supremacy, and I'll catch you in the next one. Ciao!